Hello, good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss dictionary, how it is formed, how it is created, and we will be talking about the key and value pair. Okay, and I am explaining all this through Colab. Okay, you can see here. So this is the example of a empty dictionary. D equal to curly braces open and curly braces close. So it is the example of empty dictionary. Now I am writing one dictionary, that is D equal to key. This is 1, then value, then 2, then value, then so on. The total dictionary is formed where you can see the whole all the elements, okay, are enclosed within the curly braces, which is the identity for a dictionary. The dictionary elements will be enclosed with the curly braces. Now each element, this is one element, this is one element, each element is separated by comma. Okay, separated by comma, you can see. Moreover, within the one element there are two things. One is a key and another is value. One is key, that is here you can see 1, and another is value, that is here you can see January, and 2 for February. Here intentionally I have kept V, one mistake, so we will be correcting it later on. Here also intentionally I have taken one mistake, so that we can, because as you know the dictionary is the mutable data type. So in mutable data type we can change the value. So here the value part, that is February, will be changing. Here the value part November will be changing. For that I have to access the data second element, and then I have to change the data. That also will do. Now let me see the print of this dictionary, because I have formed this one. Let me see the print of dictionary. So here if I click to run the code so far I have written, so it will be, the output will be coming below. So let me see, let me run the code, and we can see here that dictionary is formed. Here this is the dictionary 1 January, 2 February, 3, and so it has gone up to 11. It is the screen is not coming within the stipulated place, but you can understand it here up to the this thing. Okay, now let me remove the comment here, the comment line here, and extend up to one more line. Here what I am doing, just see, here I am doing that second element D2. D2 is the second element, 2 is the key, so I can access the dictionary element by giving the key. So D is the dictionary name and then giving the key, that is 2. So D2 equal to, I am writing February. So D2 value will be changed, and instead of FEV, February will be replaced there, FEV. And moreover, that same thing I have done with the 11th key, that is D11 equal to November. So what I have written in the comment line as well, that this is comment line, you know that we can write the comment by giving the hashtag. So here I have written accessing element and update it with the new value. The same thing we are doing here. I have accessed the element and I am updating the value. Let me see, and then I am taking the print. So here up to this I am giving the comment line. I am starting here. So let me see up to this one, what is the first this will be printed and then it will be corrected. Let me see. Okay, so it has happened there. So this has come, you see 1, then January, 2, then February. This is the unchanged one, and after that we have changed two values, and that changes as reflected back here, and that is 2 is FEV, and so on. It has gone to the 11th part also, that is in NOV, November. I can see here it is beyond the scope of the screen. Let me increase the screen. You can see, if you can see here, just I have increased the screen, and I put the photo here. Now you can see there November is there, so 11 and NOV is there. Okay, now let me do the next thing here. Again, I have to shift it here. This screen I have to shift here because it is less. Okay, now this one. Okay, next what I am going to discuss, that is the 12th. I want to add one element into the dictionary. There are total 11 elements starting from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so far 11. After that, I want to add one element. So let me check that one. So I am removing this comment line from here. I'm extending it up to this one. Okay, here. Now you can see the D12 I have added, and this is D12 I have added, and the element value is December. So adding new element in dictionary. New element is 12. Okay, key is 12. So first it will search for this key, First it will search for this key, and it will see that this key is not there. Since we are putting the value, so it will automatically add this key and put this value into the dictionary. Let me see what will happen. So run it and just wait. Okay, it has come. I have to little shift the screen. Just a minute. Now I think it is okay. Little bit more. Okay. Now you can see that here is the dictionary where I have added this thing, D12 equal to DEC. Now print D, and you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11. It is so far it has come. Now I have to scroll it. It has gone beyond the scope of the screen. So if I scroll it, now you can see that 12 has come, December has come here. If I a little bit shift this, just see, this 12 has come. Okay, this 11 November and 12 has come. I have added the element D12. I have added the element D12. Okay, and that value was December, so that is added into the 12 with the 12th key, and the value is December. Okay, fine. Now what I am going to do next is, so far what we have learned here, that this is the empty dictionary. Then how a dictionary is formed. Dictionary is always enclosed with a the elements are enclosed with a curly brace. Then dictionary elements are separated by comma. Each element is having a key colon value pair. Okay, the key is a immutable part. Key is an immutable part, and value is mutable part. We cannot change the key, but we can change the value. So far, so 11 total elements here have is there. Now we can how we can in this way you can print by giving the name of the dictionary. We can print the dictionary. We can access the dictionary element by giving its index value, key value. So here I have given key D2, so, and I am changing the value by FEV. It was FEV, so I am giving FEB. Here NOVE, but I am giving the value NOV, so it has already changed. That also I have discussed. Now I am adding new element, that is also I have done. I am giving the key D12, which is not there already, and since I have added it, and that is added in the dictionary. Here you can see the 12 key is added. Okay, Now next what I am going to do is just print this whole dictionary using a loop. Okay, so here you can see using a loop access all the element in the dictionary. So here I was accessing individually by taking one individual key, but here with using the loop, of course, within the to access the dictionary element using the loop, there should be a similarity between the keys. Here the similarity is 1, 2, 3, 4, so it is in series. So just see for I in range 1 comma 13, that means the starting value is 1 and it will the loop is going up to the 12. So 1 to 12 it will be going, and I am writing print d1 di. So I is the key here. First in the first iteration I value is 1, so it will print d1. Okay, then I am putting a comma. Better I put it in the lines vertically so that you can see it. You can see it. Okay, so D1, then second iteration it will be D2, third iteration it will be D3. So January, February, March, all the way it will be coming. So just remove this one and run it. You can see the output. Okay, just see the output here. I am bringing it here. Just see here I have given this code, and it has come January, February, March, April. Okay, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So up to that, the whole thing has come. So when in the first iteration it was 1, so D1 has come, that is January. In the second iteration it was 2, so D2 has come, that is February. So and then 3, that is March, then 4, that is April, then 5, that is May, then 6, that is June, and so on, so up to the 12, it has come December. Okay, so this you do study. I hope that it will clear your all the doubts regarding the dictionary, and next time we will also meet. Thank you very much.